Start with our new question, and the question number is permutation in string 567. So to understand this problem, first we need to read the problem statement, then we can get the solution of what this problem is about and how we can solve this problem. So let's read the problem statement. Like we have given two strings s1 and s2. S1 and s2 are the strings that we have given, and what is our task? Our task is to return true if s2 contains a permutation of s1 or false otherwise. So first we need to understand the word permutation here. Basically permutation is like we have we need to find a substring and in a given string, and whose length is equal to the first string that is given, and which contains same character, and but they can be in any order. Like we can relate it with the anagram as well. Anagram are basically like somehow like that. We can say we have given same character, but that same character can be in any order. Like order doesn't matter, but we have the same character in that. So it is saying that it will return true if s2 contains a permutation of s1 or false otherwise. Like we will be matching s2 with the s1. Like if the character from the s2 will be matched from the s1, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. And if s1 permutation is a substring of s2, like we can say from this example, like s1 is equal to ab and s2 is equal to eidba triple o, like it is returning true. So why it is returning true? Because here we see that it is saying if s1 permutation is a substring of s2, so ab is coming in the s1. So let's move towards the s2 and we will iterate each character, and here we saw that the ba is present and here ab. So we say that, as we said that like order doesn't matter, like we must have the same character and order doesn't matter, so it will return true. And then we move towards example 2. Here we have the character, but the character are not coming consecutive. Like here is we have the character ab, but the here characters are coming b and then o then a. Like consecutive characters are not coming. Like order, as we said, the order doesn't matter. Order in a sense, like ba can become as ab as well, ba as well. Like in the sense of this, order doesn't matter, but here ba o is come at the middle of b and a, so it doesn't matches at with the s1 string, so it will return false. As we can see here with the example, like with this we have given this string and the s2, and we need to match this string with this substring. So what will we do? We will put this approach in the sliding window approach. Like first we will match ei, and then we will match id, and then we will match db, and then we will iterate through each character till that, and then we will return true. Like we first string s1 we initialize with the s1 dot count. Like it is showing that the character and the frequency, so we use the counter. Like a is coming at one time and b is coming for one time, and here for this we initialize the window counter. Like we are using the sliding window approach. Like here it is showing the e is coming one time, I is coming one time, and then we will compare this s1 counter with the window counter. If characters are same and the frequency are same, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Like this is the main logic of this. So let's move towards our coding part. Here first we can check the condition. Like if length of s, we said length of s1 is greater than length of s2, so what we will do, it will return simply false, because we are not fulfilling the condition. Like what is the condition we are given, and then we initialize the variable like length of s1, and we said that we are checking the length of s1 and put it in the variable of that, and then we are initializing our two variable like s1 counter and which is equal to counter s1, and we set the counter here, and we will then initialize the window counter as we said. And here we said that window counter, we said that the window counter is initialized with the counter. And then what we will do next, we will start our for loop that iterate, and it will, like, we check that for I, that is index, and C, that is character, in enumerate. Here we are using the enumerate function. It is basically keep track of both indexes and the elements of the S2. And then next what we will do, it will increment our window counter, what we have there in window counter, and in this we have the character, and then we will simple increment with the 1. And then what we will do next is, like, here is window counter with this, and then we will next check the condition. We check that if index is greater than equal to length of S1, then what it will do, it will simply do the it will simply decrement the length of S1 from the index. Like, we will minus our index from the length of S1, and we initialize this into our variable, that is element from left. We can say element from left. And then what we will do next, we will do initialize, like, we will again check the condition. If window counter, and we have what is in element from left, in this what we will do, it will do equal to 1, then it will check the condition. Simply it will, like, if frequency equal to 1, we will delete element, and like simple delete window counter, and what we will have element from left, and here we have this, and else otherwise what we will do, it will simply, if frequency is greater than 1, we will reduce frequency by 1. So if, like, else we window counter, and we will have element from left, we will simply decrement it equal to 1, and then we will check that if window counter equal to S1 counter, then it will return true, as we check the condition. Window counter equal to S1 counter, then return true, otherwise return false. That's it. That is the solution of this. Let's run this problem, and what is it saying. So what is saying, that one case is not accepted except true, and it is returning false. Check the problem. What is it showing? Here we are saying that we are checking the for I and C, indexing in both S2, and then we set the window counter of character +1, and if we check the if greater than equal to length of S1, then element from left, it will do the decrement from the length of S1, and then we are checking the condition. If window counter and element from left equal to 1, then what we will do, it will del simply window counter and element from left, and otherwise window counter element from left will decrement is, and then we are checking that window counter equal to S1 counter, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So where it is showing the mistake, here we check that